Socrates provides a framework for identifying areas where we have a similar approach and where we have a difference of opinion. So we can start working out, so what do we actually do? Socrates is not a tool to give you the answers, but it is a tool to try and bring some of the issues which otherwise might cause you consternation to the forefront, so you discuss it sooner, as opposed to right at the very end when it might be too late. We have a number of different workshops, each of which is sort of designed to try and get the opinions and the prompts firmed up. So, for example, we might run a workshop for teachers to start looking at some of the implications as to the way they go about teaching and the sort of spaces they want. With Socrates, what we have is we have data which might come from all their students and might come from their colleagues. You know, I can talk to you about my opinion and your opinion, but when I can see everybody's opinions, such as on Socrates, and I can see the opinions of students as well, then suddenly it's not my view and your view, it's now how to interpret all these views. And that's the one thing, is to get everybody's views onto the table so that in our dialogue we can address them. We sit people down, we give them some of the outputs, some of the key outputs, we let them review it and see what they consider to be the most important issues. We then subdivide them into smaller groups so they can discuss those smaller issues. They discuss it as a group, present their thoughts to the rest of the group, share it, continue it, work out what the follow-ups will be, whether it means we have to do some more research into these areas, whereas it means that we just have to sit down and actually hammer it out.
It does make one think about the physical structure and the importance of every tiny little dimension. I mean, every feature is going to have a massive effect.
Actually sitting there listening to the teachers, the way they're involved, which I've never been involved. I've enjoyed it. I think I've put my bit across as well, and I think they've listened.
Through speaking to others, it triggers further thoughts that you wouldn't definitely sort of elicit to when you're thinking yourself.
And we see the workshops as very much a kick-off for a continuing dialogue. They're not something to sit down, come to the answer, move away. It's something to start raising the agenda. We also document it, so that every time we get people together, there is a tangible output, which will have something which you can do right now, which will make a difference and improve things.